What's up, guys, and welcome to another edition of the It's Not That podcast. And if you're watching on YouTube, this is our first ever VODCAST.
VODCAST, that's a new word I just learned today.
Yeah, I didn't know that was what VODCAST meant until today.
Right.
So it's a video podcast.
Makes sense. It's like a video blog that turned into a vlog. Weird how that works.
Weird. So our vlogs were really unsuccessful, so we thought, why not?
Because we're terrible.
Why not just post our podcast on my YouTube channel and see if that works out? But I want to thank all the new subscribers. We have like 40. We've had plus 40 in the last 2 weeks.
Shout out.
So that's pretty crazy. So thank you guys so much for that. But anyway, so yeah, if you're just tuning in to the YouTube podcast, we run a podcast called the It's Not That Podcast. We bring up random topics and we just talk about it. So hopefully you guys enjoy, and we have some pretty good, I would say
these are pretty good topics.
Some pretty solid topics to talk about today. So we should probably get right on into it. I'm Dustin Storts alongside Noah Wilcox, if you guys did not know that already. But I'm going to let you go ahead, man, and run us down our first topic of the night.
One of the biggest news stories today is there was an art piece entitled Comedy or Comedian, one of those. And what it was a blank white sheet of paper, but it was like a board. It was like plaster, you know?
Right. Okay.
And the artist took a banana, put duct tape around it, and slapped it on this board, right? And guess how much that artwork sold for?
So she took a just like a regular banana, like a real
banana.
Yes. He took a banana, put it on the wall, and put duct tape on it.
Yeah, and
sold
it Comedian.
Dude,
guess how much it sold for?
$150.
$120,000.
Yo, are you serious?
$120,000,
man.
It's when I seen it, I was like, you did that stuff when you were like 3 years old and you got in trouble by your parents. This dude did it and he sold it for 120 G's. And I'm like, holy cow, how do I do this? But then some guy was like, I'm going to eat that banana. And people were like, why you eat the banana? He's like, because it's a banana and it's food and I'm hungry. So he ate the banana and people were like, oh my God, he just ate art. And I was like, bro, it was a banana. Relax. And this David Datuna guy, yeah, he ate the banana because he don't give no fricks.
So basically what you're saying is this dude was flexing, spent $120,000 and just ate the banana.
And then he ate the banana. Yeah, it was either that or the banana goes rotten.
Listen, if this dude, if you're listening to the podcast right now, you can pay us $120,000.
I'll eat a banana.
And we'll podcast. We'll just live in your house. We'll podcast for you, dude. Like, we will make the best content possible. I promise. We need the money.
Very much so.
We're barely making it, dude.
Walmart don't pay that much. Oh, but get this. He isn't sorry for eating the banana. He did it to create art. He created art by destroying art, technically.
At least he still has his duct tape, though, right? He didn't eat that, right?
That's true. At least his tummy's full and he got his vitamins for the day.
Right, so you ate healthy. Basically, essentially what he did was spend $120,000 to eat healthy.
To eat a banana. I mean, that's it. It wasn't even just healthy. It was just one banana.
Fair. If I had you know what? Honestly, that's something that like David Dobrik would do.
Like eat a $120,000 banana? Yeah, I wish.
I feel like David Dobrik would do that, or Danny Duncan maybe. Remember when he spent all that money on the watermelons? That was wild.
That was so funny.
But yeah, so anyways, that's crazy. That's some crazy.
So this artist, I'm reading the story. Continuing. This artist who did the thing, Comedian, is most known for his $6 million 18-karat gold toilet, which was stolen from some palace, Blenheim Palace, earlier this year. $6 million for a toilet.
Dude, I could not even imagine.
A toilet.
I wish y'all could see a video of what our toilet looks like in this house, because it's not.
I cleaned it, bro.
Oh, that was gross, dude. I would not have touched that, bro, with a 10. I don't know how many diseases. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I don't think I have any diseases. I don't think you have any diseases. I don't know. There was some sort of disease on our toilet. It was bad. I wish we would have had a picture of what the back, like the dirtiest part's always like the very back in between the toilet lid.
Yeah,
and the
it's
toilet
because
seat.
we're all dudes and we don't know how to hit a bowl.
like stained pee
We just
all over.
shoot for the thrill, bro. We're just like, Oh, they came out with this thing called a toilet light. It's a nightlight for your toilet. You put it in the bowl, and it is blue. And you can see the bowl. And one of my coworkers goes, now, why is this a thing? I go, because guys get cocky a lot of the time. They think they can pee in the dark.
I get those pees, and maybe it's just me, dude, but, like, I feel like sometimes when I pee, and especially when I'm drinking, like, sometimes, like, the pee just starts going everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you'll be peeing straight, but then there's also, like, another, like...
That could just be you're just drunk and you think it's going that way, so you try to fix it, and then it makes a mess, and then you end up falling in the shower.
You're just like...
Yeah, it starts with curving pee, and then
I'm
pretty
serious.
soon you're falling in the shower, just throwing up all over yourself.
I've even been... No, but, like... But seriously, have you ever peed in, like... I don't know if there's something, like...
Two different streams.
Yeah, I'm not even drunk.
No,
Like,
yeah, I know what you're saying.
And, like, you have to, like, clean up. Like, you have to...
Yeah.
Guy troubles. Ladies, you're lucky. You're lucky
You
get
get
to sit.
when you pee.
There's never any accident. Well, actually, I shouldn't assume. I should not assume when I say that.
You don't know that.
But there's not as many accidents as guys have.
That's true.
Because y'all can keep
That's
that toilet
true.
seat clean. The toilet rim, we don't keep clean as men.
Because people don't like to put it up, and it's like, come on, bro. But I can't say anything because
I caught you the other night.
I don't do that.
I caught you the other night, bro. He was going to the bathroom. This fool did not lift the lid up. This fool had the lid down, was trying to pee into the toilet with the lid down.
Nuh-uh.
Yes, you were. I had to call you out. Bro, you don't remember it then. That must have been
No.
the night you... Yeah, 100% on my life. I swear on my life. You were trying to pee with the lid down. I was like, bro, lift that lid up. You're like, oh, shoot, I forgot. And you lifted.
I don't remember this.
This was
that was a rough night for me.
This
we
was
don't
Saturday
talk about
night.
that.
Saturday night. That was not good. Track. What's our second topic tonight?
The Heisman finalists came out. It is QB Joe Burrow, quarterback Justin Fields, quarterback Jalen Hurts, and defensive end Chase Young. Joe Burrow, LSU. Justin Fields and Chase Young are both from Ohio State. And then Jalen Hurts, the transfer from Alabama to Oklahoma. What are your thoughts on that? Who's getting it?
It's pretty clear cut that Joe Burrow definitely deserves it. Chase Young has been great. I know he's been suspended a couple games, so his stats could even be better. But a defensive player just doesn't win the Heisman. It's only happened once. I think Charles Woodson was the only guy to win it. So he's definitely not going to win it, especially if Sue didn't win it. Burrow's just been way too good. I think Justin Fields has made a case for himself as well. And then I'm really happy for my guy, Jalen Hurts. Mm-hmm. That guy's been... I mean, he's had a good story. You know, losing his starting job at Alabama and then transferring as a grad transfer. And
making it back to the playoffs.
Yeah, making it back. And his old team doesn't even go. Mm-hmm. So props to Jalen Hurts, man. I'm happy for him. I don't think they're going to get past LSU. That's going to be...
oh, yeah.
That is a David versus Goliath right there.
Moving on to that, I'll agree with you. I think Joe Burrow is going to get it. I think it's pretty cut and clear.
He's been
dogging the last SEC quarterback to win the Heisman was guess who?
Tim Tebow?
Nope. Little recent.
Dude, why can I not? AJ McCarron?
Nope. Johnny Football.
Manziel. Why? How did I not get that?
Yes, sir. Yes,
That's
sir.
Bad of me, dude. Did AJ McCarron win the Heisman?
I don't even think so, dude. But then moving over to the college football playoffs, LSU number 1, Ohio State number 2, Clemson number 3, and Oklahoma number 4. What do you think is going to happen?
I think I'm going to go with... I've tossed this up in my head, but I think I'm going to go with LSU. I think that they should easily take down Oklahoma, and then I think they'll play Ohio State. And if they play Ohio State, even if they play Clemson, because Clemson's been really good, it's going to be a close game. I don't think the championship's going to be a blowout by any means. One-score game. Maybe it's whoever gets the ball last wins the football game. But Joe Burrow, man, he's the deal. He's the real guy. So I got the suck that tiger.
You know what?
So that's who I got. What about you?
I'm kind of unfortunately going to have to agree with you. I think it'll be LSU or OSU. That's what I want to see.
Yeah.
Just because, we haven't really seen LSU because of Alabama. And Ohio State, they always kind of find a way to choke towards the end of the year. So
that's true.
I don't know. I like to see different people have success. That might be ironic coming from a Norfolk Catholic graduate. Rep. But I don't know. It's kind of fun to see what else is out there.
That's true.
Sort of thing. Final topic tonight.
Yep.
As of Sunday, rapper Juice WRLD unfortunately passed away due to a seizure.
Yep. Yeah, so Juice WRLD passed away, and I made most of you guys probably don't follow me on Twitter. If you do, if you didn't know, I actually was diagnosed with epilepsy at 6 months old, and when the story first came out, I really didn't look into the effect of, how did this guy have a seizure. Obviously, he raps about doing drugs and drinking alcohol and all this, but when a first report comes out that he died of a seizure, they kind of hit home, because I used to have 6, 7, 8 seizures a day when I was a little kid, and fortunately for me, when I was 11, I had my last one, and I haven't had one since, so I'm very, very thankful
because
for that.
his sister smacked him in the head with a frying pan.
Very true. I would love to get her on a YouTube video just to talk about that, because I think that'd be a great YouTube video.
She knocked
Literally.
The seizure right out.
That is actually a fact. That is how I had my last seizure, and I have not had one since. So thank you, Katie. Bless up. Thank you.
Bless up.
Anyways, so Juice WRLD died on Sunday. Woke up to the news. It was horrible because I already lost one of my favorite rappers of all time last year in June, XXXTentacion. And then, you kind of have another rapper step up. And that was Juice WRLD for me. I'm a very, I like listening to emotional music, emotional rap, people who rap about their lives, and if you can speak to me, then I'll usually like your rap. And unfortunately, with the passing of Juice, I don't know. I have one rapper left, and that's Sick WRLD. So please, Sick, if you're watching this, please, dude, reach out if you ever need anything. But there's been a lot of conspiracy theories around this. I'm going to let you talk a little bit about some of the conspiracy theories around it. We're going to talk about this. Do we think Juice WRLD is still alive? Yes or no? We'll give you that answer here in just a second. But go ahead, man. Let us in on some of these coincidences that happened.
So there's like 3 or 4 big ones that a lot of people are talking about. The first one is he predicted that he wouldn't make it past 21 in his song Legends, but we were talking about it earlier. That's actually about like X.
Yep.
And Lil Peep.
Yep.
Wasn't actually about him. He raps about he feels like he's John Lennon. When John Lennon was gunned down on December 8th, he's like, I feel like I'm him. And coincidentally, he died on December 8th. Just like John Lennon. It's kind of like one of those, like a JFK, Abraham Lincoln sort of thing.
Right.
And how there's many coincidences to that. But he also had a theory that he was, once he got big, once he got famous, he was going to fake his own death. And that one, it's like, why, what's going on in his head right there. And the third, or the final one is about a month ago on TikTok, which you're kind of famous on, right? Like, there was a trend to his song, like, All Girls Are the Same. Mm-hmm. And, like, in the middle of the song, they would have a seizure. And coincidentally dies of having a seizure.
Yep.
So, which one do you kind of sticks out to you the most?
Let me add this before I say. I did see a video, and I forgot to mention this to you when we were talking before the podcast. I seen a video that he made. It was like a year and a half ago, I believe. Don't quote me on that. If I find the video, I'll post it here on the YouTube channel. But he actually had an Illuminati. Well, he sold his soul to the devil, essentially, and he had it on his Snapchat. He was like, "Hey guys, like selling my soul to the devil," and he literally had the whole setup. It was like out in like this concrete slab. And there's like candles everywhere and all this stuff. And he said that he was selling himself to the devil for fame and rich. And this was, I believe, in 2018, early 2018. And, people say you sell your soul to the devil, he'll make you famous and rich, but it won't last very long.
Right.
Like it's basically like instant fame, instant rich, and then, he kills you off. So that kind of freaked me out when I seen that video.
Right.
But the ones that stick out to me, the John Lennon one is really crazy. When he raps about that, since, obviously they died on the same day. The Legends one kind of got me a little bit before I actually figured out what the song was about. And then the other one was kind of the seizure one. That was a little strange. that people were, acting like they had a seizure during a song, and he happens to die of a seizure, probably from an overdose. I don't want to say it was because...
No, it was.
I mean, yeah.
The story came out, so I don't know if you heard the whole story. So, like, his private jet had, like, 70 pounds of weed or something on that, and he had guns and stuff. And his pilot told an agent, and so when he got off the plane, they were going to charge him, and he was going to see up to, like, 35 years in prison. So, according to the Sun.com, Juice is said to have swallowed Percocet painkiller pills as the jet was taken to the hangar, then began convulsing. So, like, he had 2 of these pills, and then, like, they're anti-opioid. So he had 2 of these painkillers, and then he started convulsing, and then a federal agent administered 2 doses of anti-opioid Narcan to the unconscious rapper. He woke up to, like, vomiting blood and stuff, and then was taken to a hospital by ambulance where he later died. But so it was an overdose, technically. But yeah, it was just weird timing for everything.
Yeah, it's really sad because you see a lot of these rappers who, obviously Nipsey Hussle and X were gunned down. And then you have up-and-coming rappers like Juice WRLD and Lil Peep and, all these different... Mac Miller who overdose. And it's really sad. It's really sad to see young, especially in the rap game, it seems like now, young, upcoming, very talented... I mean, Juice WRLD was very, very talented. And it's sad to see rappers like him and Mac and X pass away at such an early age because these guys were just hitting their prime. I mean... X and Juice probably weren't even in their prime, and Mac was just hitting it. So it's so sad to go back and listen to their music because it's so special, and just lyrically these guys are so gifted and so talented, and it sucks. It sucks when you lose them. And X has came out with a couple albums since he's passed away, and they just haven't. It hasn't been the same. It's not like his question mark album at all. And it's tough when the artist doesn't get to edit his own album, and the label company puts it out. So it's tough.
Definitely.
Got any last?
Wish me luck on Friday.
Oh, dude, yes. Listen, bro. I don't want to say too much because she might be listening. But my dude Noah, has got a date. Well, this is your first date since when? When's this been? What? This is your first date since when? Honestly.
I'd probably say my 20th birthday.
Your 20th birthday,
right?
What'd you do on your 20th birthday?
It had to be my. Was it my 19th?
2 years ago?
Was I a freshman?
Nah, I was in Lincoln.
Was you? Were you?
Yeah. For sure. Because I remember you FaceTiming me.
20th birthday. That was great,
Daddy. Yes, he has a date to a concert.
No. Yeah, I'll go with my 20th, I think. So, I don't know. I haven't had like an official date.
Ever? Would you consider this an actual date yet?
I don't know yet. Honestly,
it sounds like a date. You guys, let us know in the comments below. This dude is going out to eat, and then he's going to a country concert at like a smaller theater-ish type of setting. So let us know in the comments if you made it this far. Do you think this is a date? Yes or no? And then tell us an explanation why. But yeah, anyways, I think that's going to wrap it up for this edition of the It's Not That podcast. Thank you for listening on Apple. I don't think we're on Apple yet. Spotify, Anchor.
That's for the good people.
Pocket Cast. And then if you're listening to the podcast on YouTube, appreciate it, guys. And we'll see you next time on the It's Not That podcast.
Yeah.
Roll the outro.
See ya.